folks, we have an unplanned learning opportunity, and it was good enough to go ahead and hit the record button because this probably is the number one thing that I find in PID and process control setups where you're really struggling to get something dialed in. And actually, I guess this has been in this program for a year, so it can happen. But I was troubleshooting some of our frame finishing, and I have this robot percent complete right here. And that should tell me how much it's complete. And so for our numerator, it has the accumulated value. We see it sitting here at 70 or 700,000 and something. For my denominator, it's the last robot cycle time. We see it's at 700 and some. And so that number divided by that number times 100 should be something. And it's not. So what I want to do is just let's go ahead and bring a rung down. Now, we don't even need to worry about what all I'm doing here. So we can talk about what's going on here and why this causes us so much grief. Is we're going to go ahead and go to our compute math tab, and we're going to bring down a CPT instruction. And for my destination, I'm going to put destination or DINT. Doesn't matter what you name it. And usually we're in a hurry and we just right click new and create. And really this should be fine. I just want to know a percent, 0 to 100. I think I'm good. So then on our expression, we're going to double click into it and take the question mark out. And that second price tag looking thing down is new tag. We're going to hit it. And I'm going to put my DINT1, and we'll hit it again and make my DINT2. Okay, and then forgot to put the divide in there. So we're going to divide my DINT1 by my DINT2. And we'll click off of that. And, well, although I don't have it up here, good practice, we should make sure we don't divide by 0. So I'm going to go over here to the compare tab and bring down an NE instruction. And I'm going to put that my DINT2 is not equal to 0. And then we'll go ahead and finalize that. And now I would like to look at the DINT, my DINT1 and my DINT2 at the same time. So we're going to go view and watch. And then I'm going to put my DINT1, my DINT2, and DINT. So that gives me all of them here. And all right, before this even becomes true, we've got to have a value here in my DINT2. So I'm just going to put 100 in. It's not important what value I'm putting as much as I'm putting something in. So now 0 divided by 100 is definitely 0. Sounds good. Now I'm going to put 10 into this, and our destination is still 0. Now, that does make sense because we're going to have rounding, and that's what we usually are thinking. Now, if I get up here to 50 divided by 100, you would think that would have rounded to 1, but it didn't. It stayed at 0. And just to nail it down really super good, we're going to put 99 in. And 99 divided by 100 should be 0.99, which you think would roll up to 1, but it doesn't. It truncates it down. And so since I made this a double integer, it's going to take that, it's going to divide it by that, and it's going to lop off what's left of it as far as that 0.99. Now we're going to start a rung at it on this one. And let's just copy and paste that CPT. So we have 2 copies of the exact same instruction. And this one I'm going to make DEST real. And we'll right click new create. And we're going to make our data type a real, REAL, and hit create. So exact same, except now we have that decimal. And when we put it in, instead of having a 0, we're going to get 0.99. So now let's talk about how we're going to actually fix this, because this can become a real big challenge while we're online in Studio 5000 because I have smart robot percent complete here and I already have it mapped in ignition. So I need to keep this tag name the same. So if I right click it and I go to edit properties, it's not going to let me change that data type. Now, what I can do though, and here's where, it might be a little bump in it, but we're going to get it really close. So we're going to start a rung edit here. And then we are going to edit smart cell properties. And we're going to change it to DEL smart robot complete, as in delete. And we click the OK button. And then we're going to double click into that destination and we'll take that DEL out. Now, don't right click and edit properties to do that. We're just taking it out so it looks like that. And now we can right click it, new, and I can change its data type to an REAL and hit the finalize button. And now I can see percent complete. So one singular double integer stuck in the middle of your complex process control can cause that hopping issue. So that's the first thing to look at. And after that, maybe you do need to learn about PIDs and tuning. And we have this playlist right here to help you get started on that.